Alright, it's been 3 hours. It's 9 o'clock right now. Haven't seen a turkey yet. Sun's starting to come up, like overhead. So what I'm gonna do is, since I planned on hunting all day, what I'm gonna do is go back to my truck, eat some lunch. I still got more snacks in my turkey bag, but my wife made me a sandwich, so I gotta go eat it. I'm thankful for that sandwich, by the way. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't want it to go to waste. I don't want it to go to waste. So, on one of my cameras, I also had a hen that looked like she had a beard. But it wasn't a very clear picture. It's a pretty stout hen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna backtrack and try to go around and watch these tracks and kind of get a general idea of maybe which way they might go based off of this morning, right? So I didn't see nothing here. I'm gonna go back and check those tracks. So let's get out of here. It's 12 o'clock. But this is what you gotta do. You gotta sit back, kick back, take your shoes off, and just be patient. I got my calls over there. And you just observe. These turkeys are constantly walking. They take breaks, just like a deer does. A deer lays down, gets back up. Turkeys do the same thing. But you won't know that unless you observe and sit and be patient. It is fun, an adrenaline rush, when these turkeys shot gobble in the beginning of the season, first 2 weeks. But what are you going to do after that? Is that the only thing that you know how to do? Because then you need to add to that, which is sitting and being patient. As long as you're in the turkey sign. And I'm pretty shocked that hunters don't even follow the turkey sign. They just want to hear a gobble, but you gotta switch that mentality though. Hunt them just like deers and your hogs. Dust bowls, scratching, and tracks. Turkey poop, it's so small, you know. I didn't get to bag a turkey. Now, it's not about bagging a turkey for me, because I almost had the opportunity the very first day that the season opened up. I rushed. I was too excited, and I missed. A lot of y'all missed too. But I want to share with you some of the things I noticed that I just want y'all to be successful in 2025, and I know you can do it. Basic fundamentals, you don't need to have a turkey bag loaded full of calls. You just need to practice patience, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Anywho, like I said, I mentioned before, I had some cameras out that I used to try to see how the turkey works in the area. I follow the sign. It's huge. A lot of people don't do that. They think they're just going to hear a yes, you will. The first 2 weeks, yes, it's going to happen. But what are you going to do after that? I'm going to tell you, you have to be patient. That's why I'm strong on, even when you deer hunt, just think about it if you were deer hunting. You sit for multiple hours, do that with turkeys. Because they're in the palmettos and they're doing this, and they come up and do that when they see you driving and riding around. You could have been sitting and just wait for them to kind of meander. Huge. I've noticed a lot of people were riding their side-by-sides and four-wheelers. They would stop, make a couple calls, and then like an hour or two later, Mr. Tom would walk back out. and they missed it and they blew it. So that was something that I noticed. A lot of people were driving around. That's you. Park it. Park your side by side and your four-wheeler or even your truck. If you think about it. That turkey saw you as soon as you thought you wanted to be there. You missed it. You blew it. I saw it's proof on my camera. My camera blew up from people driving around. And then Mr. Tom would walk out, or Mr. Hen, Miss Hen. Mrs. or Mr. if it has a beard. And it's fair game. So I'm going to try to put, I have a couple Toms, and I believe it was one hen that had a beard. It looked like a beard. So that was the Mrs. Mr. kind of. Anyways, I will put some footage up of my last hunt. So here you go. It's 2:30 right now. Since I was in the area, I decided to snatch one of my cell cams. Something was causing it to false trigger, so decided to pick it up. While I did that, came across a deer trail. I don't know how fresh or active it's gonna be, but it looks like there was a scrape there and here. So why not? So I hung this camera and I'm gonna walk out and go to a completely different area. I haven't seen a single turkey. There's some tracks here, but there was a lot of hunting pressure in here, and these birds are they're just pushed. It's after 4 now. Haven't seen a single turkey. Haven't even heard one. Minus that one from this morning, that cutting up. That didn't last very long. It was behind me, so most likely that turkey saw me. I just couldn't spin my head around fast enough. Like I said, I'm hanging out here in this shady area. It's got a couple oaks, but some clear-cut pines. We'll see. We'll see how this does. Well, this is it. I'm staying here. Do some calling. And that'll be a wrap for me. Alright, this is my last spot. This is my Hail Mary. In the beginning of my scouting for turkey season this year, I had 2 Toms on camera that were up here. And I moved my camera twice within the area because I was trying to find the better vantage point. And when I did, there were so many people coming in. So I said, what the heck? I'll take it down. Try to find another spot. Now I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt. Should have left my camera. Anywho, we're gonna go sit up there and see what we can do. Man, I am really scrambling. I was walking. I didn't stay at that other spot very long. I usually just sit, but I felt like I needed to get up. And when I was walking down that trail, I saw a hen, and I didn't even have enough time to turn my phone on. She was walking away from me. Somehow she saw me. Well, I think it was a hen. So I was trying to cut her off, cut the turkey off. Because it looked like it was heading this way. I don't have... We got minutes left. Hey. What are you gonna do?